So how'd that feel?
That was awesome. To be honest, with the crowd like that, I thought it was an impressive spring game. I wasn't expecting that many people for a spring game, but that was pretty cool. The atmosphere was fun. It was just fun seeing all the green and yellow and playing with my teammates, and we all just had a good time.
Coming in, just what did you want to get accomplished in a game-like setting, and how do you feel like you did in that regard?
I think the biggest thing is just offensively. My side, we just wanted to execute and have some drives, have some explosive plays that finished in touchdowns, and we did that. And we also, there in the middle, kind of hit a little lull, and so I think playing through that was big. It's important to know how to bounce back from that situation, because in a season you're going to have a lot of those where maybe the middle of the game's not exactly how you'd like. The defense can make adjustments too, and so just continuing to play all 4 quarters.
That first play to Seven McGee, the explosion play, did you guys know for a while that that was going to be the play call, the first play of the Gates?
I think Coach might have, but we just kind of found out here recently. We knew going into the game what it was going to be, but that's a play that we just we like calling, and it just does a good job of getting our guys in good situations. It's hard to defend it from a defense, and then obviously we know what kind of player Seven is. So when he gets out there in the open field, he's just a special playmaker.
What's that feel like, that just having that instant success, really your first drive, your first time at Austin playing?
It was awesome. It was a fun drive, just to come back and then go like 96 the next drive, and so that was fun too. But it just speaks to how explosive we are on offense. Our O-line is just veteran, and they're just really good at what they do. They played a lot of ball together, a lot of experience, just great communication with them, and then it carries over to the receivers who don't have as much experience, but they just play really good together. And we'll just continue to do that as we go, and then the more we get going to the season, the more focused and sharp we'll be.
With Seven, how comfortable is that connection between you and him right now?
Really good. I think he's just done a great job this offseason, kind of playing a different position from what he did last year, but he's really good at the position. So I think it's just been great for him, great for us offensively, because now we got guys like him out there being explosive.
How do you think he's been able to make that change to wide receiver and run those routes so well?
I think just because he's an athlete. I think he's just like that as a player. He's a really good football instinct player. Got great instincts, and that kind of carries over from just probably all the playing he did back when he was little. I'm sure it's not the first time he's played receiver, but he's just carried all that over into now. Now there's still a lot of growth he knows that he can do just from a route standpoint, just because he hasn't done a whole lot of it. But the more he does it, the more carryover he'll have, and I think he'll love playing that position because he's really good at it.
Well, where have you grown? What is the last month? What has spring practice done for you?
It's just huge. I think being around the guys and learning how they play, and just being experienced and going against the defense more and more. Obviously our defense is very multiple, so we see a lot of different things, and I think that's been really cool from an experience side, just seeing defenses over and over and over and being able to adjust to those.
Did you give an assessment of your own play today?
I think it was all right. Obviously, as a job of a quarterback, you want to be explosive and score touchdowns, and we did that, but at the same time you want to be kind of consistent, have a great completion percentage. And today was a little weird. Obviously, it's not like a game because you do a lot of subbing and a lot of different things that kind of get you out of a rhythm, but that's also good because in a game you're not going to have the best rhythm all the time, so you got to focus and know how to get yourself out of those situations. And so I like to see my completion percentage be better and just complete passes, and like everyone showed today, when you get the ball out to the guys that we have, we can be explosive, and so that's just my job.
This offense has been, this program has been used to high-powered offenses before. Just talk about the potential of this offense and when everything's clicking like that.
I think the offense can be extremely explosive, and I think if we play together like we did today and everybody's having fun, everybody's just spreading the ball around, I think the more fun it'll be as we go. I think everyone kind of got a taste of how it could be, and so everybody's just starting to buy in continuously and just to continue to be the best player they can be.
It's been on moving forward.
Everything. You obviously go back and start over. You work on install and game plans and defenses. This summer is going to be really important for us as a unit, just running backs, tight ends, receivers, getting together and getting out there and throwing. And then obviously with the O-line, just being together, continue to be making communications, protection calls, all that's important. But I just always go back and just start from the ground up. There's some things mechanically that I can get right and do better. Some little things, little details in my throwing form that I think I can fix to just continue to help me throw the ball better.
How much do you put on your shoulders of starting, being the guy to get this team doing stuff to get better now?
Well, I think it's just important to kind of be your own biggest critic, because obviously coaches are here for a reason. They're going to be detailed and dialed into the things that you should get better from their point of view, but I also know the things that I know I can get better at, and I can be even better for the team. And so everybody on our team, I think, has a great attitude right now. We're just trying to be as good, just very coachable, and have a growth mindset through everything. So we know our coaches can get us there, and now we just got to listen and do it.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time for you to where at this time of the year you've entered an off season and it has not been absolutely crystal clear that you're the guy. All at Auburn, all back in high school, you've always been there. Mentally, how different is this now? Like a decade, I guess, was the last time this
Well,
was the case?
at Auburn, there's a few times, obviously, competing through the spring and through the off season. When I originally got there, Malik Willis was there, Joey Gatewood was there, and Malik's about to be the first quarterback taken. And so, I've been through a lot of competition last year with TJ coming in. That sparked a lot of competition. And, so regardless of where you're at, if you're at a top school in the country, you're not going to be the only good player there. And so I'm fortunate to be around great quarterbacks because Jay and Ty and those guys, they just make me better. We make each other better, and as a group, as an offense, that's what you want.
What's the plan for the next 100 days for you? I know you're getting married, but are you going to Manning? Is that something you have to pass because of the wedding? Like, what's the next 100 days plan? Will you be working with anybody this offseason?
Well, obviously always going to be working with somebody. Just got to find times to do that. And obviously with schedule and school and all that stuff, you never really know what the next really month looks like until you plan it out. And so getting through this spring is important. Obviously, once spring is all wrapped up, we still got one more practice to go back and build on. Once spring's done, you can start looking forward to the future and the summer, the next part of the season. I think that's the biggest step of growth a team can have is within the summer, and so we'll be taking advantage of that. I'm looking forward to that period. Thank y'all so much.